is about getting over an eating disorder, how we did it, how we helped thousands of others do it, and how we hope to help you do it too. We took on this project because we want to share what we have learned, provide practical strategies and examples of what really works, and offer our own experience and that of our clients to facilitate your recovery process. 8 Keys to Recovery from an Eating Disorder. Effective Strategies from Therapeutic Practice and Personal Experience is for anyone with an eating or body image problem. You don't have to meet any formal diagnosis to benefit from this book. If you restrict, binge, purge, excessively diet or weigh yourself, exercise compulsively, or engage routinely and obsessively in any other food or weight-related behaviors, the 8 Keys can help you get on and stay on the road to recovery. Although 8 Keys is a self-help book intended for those suffering from an eating disorder, it will also be informative and useful for family, friends, and professionals. This is a personal book for you to use in your recovery process. You can listen through the keys in order, skip around, or start with the ones that draw your attention the most. Our goal is to help you understand why you developed your eating disorder and give you the necessary tools and strategies for change and healing. We do not offer diagnostic criteria or details of medical complications, nor do we explain the various forms of treatment available. This book does not substitute for or replace medical, psychiatric, or therapeutic care. If you have not already done so, we highly encourage you to contact an eating disorder professional for help and obtain a thorough physical, as there are many medical consequences of eating disorders that may not be visible or obvious, but could be dangerous. We are aware that some listeners may pick up this book instead of seeking professional help, and if that describes you, we hope to help you get started on your path and perhaps motivate you to seek whatever help is appropriate for you at this time. Throughout this book, you will hear personal accounts from others, including ours, the authors, who have struggled with an eating disorder and recovered. Research shows that working with someone who is recovered is a positive and significant experience for someone suffering with an eating disorder. This does not mean that you have to find a treatment professional who has recovered, but exposure to others who have gone before you and successfully overcome their eating disorder is vital. Revealing to our clients that we are recovered is somewhat controversial, as there are those who disagree with this practice. We acknowledge their concerns and understand that this kind of self-disclosure requires a great amount of responsibility and professional astuteness. We have found that our experience of suffering and triumphing over our own eating disorders has given us some of the most useful tools we have for helping others, and we consistently hear from clients that knowing that we recovered is one of the most helpful aspects of their treatment. Although we have chosen to share our own stories exactly as they occurred, some of the quotes and examples from clients are composites, or we have changed a detail or two to ensure confidentiality. In this book, we not only share examples from our personal stories, we also bring the listeners into our work together as therapist and client, thus giving listeners a glimpse into the process from both sides. Gwen Grabb was a patient at Montanito Eating Disorder Treatment Center when it first opened in 1996, and Carolyn Costin was owner, clinical director, and therapist. These narratives are intended to help you understand the therapeutic process, increase insight about your own resistance or fears, clarify issues, enhance your therapy, or provide you with the motivation to seek help if you have been discouraged or afraid to do so. We hope that listening to both of our perspectives will help reduce shame, increase trust, and show that you too can get well and live a normal, full life. We begin our self-disclosure right here, as we conclude the introduction of the book with an introduction to us. The following is a brief overview to provide you with some needed context as you listen through the keys and the personal reflections we provide.